All right, everyone, welcome to Kulpmont's 150th celebration. We're here live on the 4th of July weekend, an absolutely beautiful weekend, day 3. We have our parade all set up here, coming down Chestnut. Beautiful flyover. My name's Jason Steller. I'm alongside Tyler Hodge here today. We're live on Chestnut Street. Outside the Cantina Sepatina. A beautiful crowd on hand.
You couldn't pick a better day, Jay.
Absolutely
Beautiful,
not.
beautiful Kulpmont, Pennsylvania today. Crowds out, streets are packed.
It's gorgeous.
Wonderful day to be in Kulpmont.
Like I said, this is day 3 of our weekend slate that started back on Thursday with some beautiful opening ceremonies down at the town park. An excellent start to the weekend. Followed up Friday by some festivities up at the Legion grounds. And we're going to commence tomorrow, Sunday, down at the Veterans Memorial Complex. Haji, I hear the Big Red Band coming down. That means we're going to be led here by the Kulpmont Borough Police, along with the State Police out of Stonington. The only way to start a parade with our finest in blue.
Kulpmont, PA's finest leading the parade. Here they are now on the 900 block of Chestnut Street, Kulpmont Borough Police Department and Pennsylvania State Police. We thank them for their service.
Every day they keep us safe. How about that flyover?
Beautiful. Nice little opening ceremony to start the parade, a little flyover coming. We thank those guys for doing that for us. Commence the parade.
Yeah, we're going to put on a good parade for you here today. All right, coming down here, we got Lieutenant James Gavin, VFW Post 2110, the Honor Guard. They're led by Commander Mike Adams and company.
The boys look good. There's Mr. Joe Fisher, proud supporter of Kulpmont.
Next up, Grand Marshal Archie Lentini, the Grand Marshal of the parade. Lentini, an absolutely big part of Kulpmont's history. Self-made businessman, devoted family man, all-around community leader. He was born in 1930 in Isca Leone, Italy. Immigrated to beautiful Kulpmont to start his family, and his legacy lives on.
Owned and operated local Archie shoe store right on Chestnut Street.
For years. Next up, coming down, we got the Mount Carmel area cheerleaders. They're led by their fearless leader, Cassandra Niglio, 2007 Kulpmont Cougar Homecoming Queen. And a beautiful turnout for Cassandra and her squad.
And right behind MJ, our fantastic MCA Junior High School band under the direction of Christopher Steller. Playing loud and proud.
Oh yeah, the MCA band, they roll way back. Back in 75, for the first centennial, it was the Mounties coming down Chestnut Street here. Former band director, Bernard Steller, in attendance for that one. He was in the band. And today his son's the director.
And they sound wonderful, playing the fight song.
They sound great.
Boys, boys.
They got candy for the kids. What an all-around event today, Tyler.
Following the Mount Carmel band here is Anna Tim. She is the oldest lady in Kulpmont. She is driven by her daughter, Claire Tadeo. Mrs. Tim is 104 years old.
104 years old.
And
God
she's seen it all in
bless her.
Kulpmont.
Yes, she did.
104 celebrating Kulpmont's 150.
Following right behind her, our esteemed Mayor Robert Slaby. He's in the car driven by Mr. Joe Petricailo. Rocking the Kylo convertible. A couple of our youngest members are in attendance today. Andy Turles' youngest son, born just a few days ago, along with Callahan Bunton of the Niglio family, born a few days ago as well. They are certainly in attendance today, wouldn't miss.
Here comes the Kulpmont West End historical fire truck.
That fire truck's seen a centennial or two, no doubt.
It's been to many
doubt.
parades.
Many parades. Following that is our West End apparatus here. Beautiful truck. The black and gold still driving down Chestnut. There's Bev. She wouldn't miss a parade. In the West End assistants side by side.
Following the West End is the Kulpmont Fire and Rescue Fire Department, and we thank them for their support. Mr. Eric Schlegel.
Eric Schlegel and Mr. O'Hearn.
Right in the back. We're going to continue with the Kulpmont Fire Department as they have a few trucks in the parade today. Wagon 225 out of Kulpmont.
Kulpmont Fire Department.
Kulpmont Fire Department will be followed by the Historical Society of the Fire Apparatus.
Schuylkill County.
Penix Powder Truck, driven by Mike and Tony Bresci, established in 1989. Next up, we have Charles Lucas Funeral Service Float. CJ Lucas Funeral Home has provided quality service and comfort for over a century to over hundreds and thousands of area families. 5 generations of one family have provided comfort for families during times of stress and grief. CJ Lucas Funeral Home is a full-service, family-owned and operated, and is located both in Mount Carmel and Kulpmont, with a licensed director on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We thank Charles for being the first entry float in the parade today. And they are throwing all kinds of things outside. Candy for the kids.
They got all kind of goodies.
A beautiful float they have.
Oh, there's Joe Cesare, Coach Chesney.
Coach Bob Chesney, JMU head football coach, with Mr. Young Dave Shinsky, former Twins pitcher. Following Coach Chesney are the Schick Junior ROTC Honor Guard. From neighboring Sunbury, the Shikellamy Junior ROTC under the direction of Sergeant Brian Henniger.
Let's give a hand for them, Haji. Next, coming down Chestnut, we have the wonderful Kulpmont Dog Park float. The best boys and girls in town.
The Dog Park Committee entry with Greg Sakavage as the lead. And they have a float full of dogs.
By far cutest float companions there.
Following the Kulpmont Dog Park float will be the Knoebels Amusement Resort float. With Dexter.
All right behind them, Haji, not to skip a beat, Heisler, they got their horse-drawn carriage, got the state runner-up Mount Carmel area baseball team.
Sitting here with assistant coach Jay Steller.
Yes, sir. Captain Drew Yags, never miss a beat.
Following the baseball team are our younger guys, the KFBA players and boosters. We thank the Kulpmont Little League team.
Absolutely, there's our future there, 9. Dave's Auto Body out of Kulpmont, Pennsylvania.
Dave's Auto Body Clinic, 151 Brennan's Farm Road, Kulpmont. Operating for over 40 years. A shop that makes whatever damage look brand new. They complete the work needed. Jay and Dad Dave come highly recommended. We're getting some noise here from the fire companies.
We got a lot of noise coming down here, 9.
The parade's picking up.
We got Atlas rolling through. They got their sirens on. That starts the train.
It's going to be tough to hear here for the next couple seconds as the fire departments come through. Locust Gap Fire Company.
All right. These are the fine men and women who keep us safe every day.
Following Locust Gap is the Natalie Fire Company.
How about the Natalie Hose, Haji?
They were part of the wall. One of our founding Sons of the Legion, Steve Matica, rode shotgun on the Natalie Fire Company while they escorted the wall into Kulpmont on Thursday.
Be sure to check out our beautiful veterans, Vietnam Veterans Wall down at Veterans Memorial Complex here at Kulpmont. Station 330, the Wilburton Hose Company. Joining our festivities today.
Wilburton being followed by Marion Heights Fire Company.
How about the Heights?
Up the hill.
Our wonderful UDHers.
We thank Baza. There's Nick Baza, owner of Catino's.
Landscape Services. Landscape Service. Who do we got? Chris on hand.
Followed by the Beaverdale Fire Company out of Mount Carmel. I think we're in for a long line of Historical Society fire apparatuses here.
Oh yeah, a lot of apparatuses on hand today.
Mount Carmel Area Rescue Squad. One for the show.
The biggest show in Northumberland County right here tonight.
The Mount Carmel Area Rescue Squad Off-Road Rescue. Making its way down 61.
Next, the Coal Region Express from Anthracite Fire Company.
Following the Anthracite are the Green Gators out of Mount Carmel, the Clover Hose. Following the Green Gator is the American Hose Company out of Mount Carmel.
Engine 1. How about the Township and Mount Carmel Municipal Police?
We'd like to thank the men and women in blue and Chief Brian Hollenbush. Followed by the township is the Mount Carmel Borough.
Right out of the big city of Shamokin, we got their police special services unit on hand today.
Great turnout for the apparatus.
Oh yeah. Haji, this is one of your favorite parts coming up.
Oh, here they go. I had the pleasure to talk to these people earlier, take a picture with them. They are the Nittany Victorian High Wheeler bicycles.
You think your dad could ride one of them?
I tried to get on one. The guy told me I was too short. We're going to see some tricks.
Let's have a hand for the bike wheelers.
No hands. Jay, coming up, we can hear the Highland Pipe and Drum Band out of State College. Performing since 1973 to put the time interval in perspective, in the band's first year, MASH was a hit television show, and gas was 39 cents per gallon, and the Miami Dolphins were the Super Bowl champions. The band has performed throughout central Pennsylvania, playing traditional Irish and Scottish music, as well as patriotic American tunes. Band members wear kilts in the ancient Forbes Tatron, selected to complement Penn State colors.
They sound great. All right, here we go, Hodge. We're going to get a little show quick.
Following the Nittany Victorian Highland Pipe and Drum Band is the Kulpmont Ladies Auxiliary Post 231 under the leadership of President Megan Pencil and Treasurer Amy Herb. They all did an incredible job organizing the arrival of the traveling Vietnam Wall. Their efforts in managing all the behind-the-scenes work are commendable, and especially for such a significant event like this. Thank you, Ladies Auxiliary.
Well, Haji, speaking of that wall, here's the truck that brought it in. The Vietnam Traveling Memorial Wall. Here come our finest, Haji, our boys in blue.
Following the Vietnam Traveling Wall truck is the Sons of the American Legion, led by Commander Joseph Dowkis. Around full force today, driven in the side-by-side, Vice Commander Billy Ayers and Treasurer Paul Niglio.
How about our flag bearers today, Georgie Leshock and Mike McGarity? There's our boys responsible for bringing that magnificent Veterans Vietnam Wall in.
The number one guy there, Steve Batica, organized it all. We'd like to thank him. Did an incredible job.
They do a great job. They're our wall bearers, Steve.
Following the Sons of the American Legion is Kulpmont Beverage, owned by George Leshock and family, driven by Stan Niglio and riding shotgun Eva Bendis.
B&B Heating out of Kulpmont, Pennsylvania, the two Bills.
You don't need heat today.
No heat today. It's beautiful weather. It's providing all of it.
Following B&B is Shimock's Furniture. Over 100 years of business in Mount Carmel and Kulpmont through 4 generations. Shimock's Furniture celebrates Kulpmont 150 years, proud and thankful to have been part of the Kulpmont community. And following Shimock's is legend out of the Marion Heights, Dave Baza, driving a classic GMC truck.
Down from Bradshaw, PA, the Brady Fire Company, engine 151.
Following a Brady is the Purple Demon, the East End Fire Company.
And right behind them, we got the Shamokin engine. We'll save the coal bucket jokes for next year.
Truck 32 out of Shamokin. Wrapping up the parade here is the Fire Rescue Squad 32 and the Shamokin Rescue Squad truck, City of Shamokin. Liv Kapitsky, PA Indoor State Champ. First in the discus, shot third in shot and seventh in the discus in states. 2025. We now have the Scottish Pipe Band out of Ulster, Pennsylvania. The Philadelphia band started in 1922 by John A. Hall of Northern Ireland. Following the Scottish Pipe Band, we have PA State Track Champion, Michael Fantanarosa with son. Mike won a state championship medals in the shot put and a silver as a junior, his gold his senior year. At the time, only the 8th gold medal won by a Tornado athlete. At Kutztown, he led the football team in tackles, putted the 16-pound shot, a school record, 53 feet 5 inches, and was named the University Male Athlete of the Year in 1993. Driven by Bill Brecker.
Mike Geisinger out of Kulpmont with a bus in the parade today. And a float.
Wife Geisinger, living independence for the elderly.
They certainly dressed for the occasion. Life's a beach, that's right.
The Gerard Hose Company, followed by the War Wagon out of Treverton.
Uh-huh. The War Wagon. Yes, indeed.
Proudly serving Zerby Township. Engine 312.
That's a long road from Treverton, I'll tell you that.
Serving since 1900. That's Smokey.
Hey, Smokey's here. Be mindful of them forest fires.
Brush 314, the 300 house. Riding in style with Smokey the Bear. Treverton.
Smokey, how we doing up there?
Hot.
Yeah, Smokey's hot. All right, Smokey.
Following Smokey is Tower 54 Ladder, America's Hose.
Straight off of Linden Street.
followed by Forest Hills Fire Company, the Roadhouse Crew.
Roadhouse. Gotta love a good Roadhouse crew.
Followed up by Englewood Friendship #1 Fire Company, Butler Township. Schuylkill County Firefighters Convention, August 10th through the 16th, celebrating 100 years of service.
Thank you, Friendship from Butler Township. If you don't have plans, August 10th to the 16th, the Schuylkill County Firemen's Convention will be rolling around. How about some off-road vehicles here?
Here comes our Kulpmont 100 committee members, led by Joe Moose Meyer.
Moose. A fine Muda player at that.
We like that Kulpmont 100 committee members for putting this show on for us this weekend.
Hey, Victor.
Mr. Vic Destico. Mr. Duslakavage. We thank you guys.
All right, folks, I think that's going to conclude our parade.